We're going to do a really good pec stretch today. And although many of us have tight pecs from the amount of time we spend in our culture seated, looking down and rounded forward, this isn't the only anecdote for that, okay? You can stretch all day long and it'll be helpful, but really we also need to strengthen the middle of the back so that the shoulders can sit back where they're supposed to be while having increased tension, increased length, in the front of the chest. So just planting that seed that this isn't the only thing you would do. We would put it in a plan so that you're strengthening the back while stretching the front of the chest. So the pec muscle runs from about here, and there's really two of them, but I'm going to keep it pretty broad for this right now, but it runs from here down onto the front of the chest. Okay, so that's where we're trying to feel the stretch is all in this area. And how we're going to set this up really matters. So you're going to bring your elbow onto a door jamb so that you have room. So let's just do it on the same side together. So right elbow's on the door jamb so that you have room to bring yourself forward of your elbow. Okay, but before you do that, the elbow is a little bit higher than the shoulder or in line, somewhere right in there, and you can play with a couple inches up or down will change where you're feeling the stretch. But then I want you to relax that right shoulder down the back so that the shoulder isn't up into the ear. It's relaxed down the back. And then you're going to step your right foot forward. So you're coming into this lunge position almost where the knees are bent and you're pulling the chest forward while keeping this arm back, okay? And you're already going to start to feel a stretch in the front of that pec. Instead of just continuing to push forward, now what I want you to do is rotate away from that right arm. So opening the chest to the left. And you're going to feel a really nice stretch in the front of the chest. Now you can bend the knees a little bit more. You can come up a little bit straighter. That's going to change where the stretch is happening. Twisting a little bit more. Find the spot that feels really good. Draw your chin back so that your head isn't jutting forward, right? Drawing it back. Finding a neutral position of the pelvis, a neutral position of the hips. And you're just going to take a couple big, full 360-degree breaths here. Holding this for however long it's programmed in your program or however long I told you as your clinician. And then when you're done, you're going to walk the foot back through and release your arm down.